After this, Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Okay, let's do
4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much he sang this song.
Where's the clock?
The clock. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
5, 4, 3,
1, 2, 3. 3. 3 buttons. 4 buttons. Take away 1 button is 3. 1, 2, 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. 3, Pete thinks. Groovy. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! That is the blue button. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? How many buttons? 1, 2. 2 buttons. 3 buttons. Lose a button is 2 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. I gotta read it. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button fell off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? No, how many's left?
4, 3.
1. What's he eating? What's he eating? Ice cream cone. 1 button is left. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my button, my 1 groovy button. What happens next? Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? They are all gone, aren't they? 0. 0 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? What did he see? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. It's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go.
We get rid of
The end.